I know I said I was gonna was gonna go to sleep, but this came to mind and I had to come and do it. So we're going to go and do this. Game in progress. What the fuck? I got a game in progress. What game is this? Oh, it was this. This was the Super Bowl. Okay, we'll delete that because I don't want to play it. But anyway, guys, we're going to do this Jaguars update because like last time I left off here, we're gonna just go back to it and hopefully my moderator will come in here that I got because he has to moderate the channel for me and stuff like that. Let's see something real quick. Okay, before I start this game, I need to show my team so everybody know what I'm working with, so everybody won't think the Jaguars is so bad team. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like on offense. This is my offense. This is my offensive line right here. This is what I'm looking like. This is my offensive line. This is what I'm looking like. So that's what I'm looking like on offense. I'm gonna show you my defense just in a minute. Trying to check and see who's a message me. Okay. Alright, so that's what I'm looking like. Wide receivers. They're not the first wide receivers are not really good because you got this guy right here. He's not really that good. I think it's I'm gonna show you his stats and stuff. Deep threat, 74. Red zone threat, 70. The slot, 69. So that's what he is. You go to ratings. The speed 94, acceleration 94, catching is 83, catching traffic is 76, uh, short route is a 69, uh, medium route is a 73, deep route is a 78, spectacular catch is a 81, release is a 72, agility is a 89, jumping is a 93. So this guy is a good um wide receiver, and I feel like he can get better for us in the process because he's fast, his catching is good. The only thing that really needs to improve is his short route and his medium route. I feel like he could be another. Maybe he can be another Tyreek Hill, somebody like that for us. So I feel like he could be really good. And then we have this guy right here. So we're gonna check him out. This is the guy that we draft, and apparently I got another good guy in the draft because this is who I drafted right here. So I forgot what college you got drafted from, but this is who we got. We drafted him, and apparently he fits the scheme that we run on offense. So this is him. You know, he has 88 speed, 88, 83 acceleration, 83 catching, 85 catching traffic, 85 short route, 79 medium route, 63 deep route. So that has to improve. The spectacular catch has to improve. So the deep route has to improve. So the only thing that I can really throw to him is really the short route. I mean, he's not bad. These are not bad wide receivers that the Jaguars have. And then we go over here to my second wide receiver slot, and we check out the other wide receivers that I have. So we're gonna check those out in a minute. So we're gonna check my other wide receivers out. We're gonna start with Paul Griffin. So this is my wide receiver right here. Gonna check out his ratings. He has a 90 speed, 85 acceleration, 82 catching, 85 short route, medium route, 72 deep route, 72 spectacular catch, 79 release, 85 agility, and 81 jumping. So this is his secondary attributes. That's what he looks like. So core attributes. So these are not bad wide receivers that we picked up. It's just their positions and stuff like this. So speed is good. Run block is bad. Awareness is good. Short route is almost good. Oh, what's up, Tristan? So let me show y'all my defense because I know I said I was gonna show y'all my defense, but this is what we looking like on defense and stuff like that. This is my free safety right here that I have. Um, he's a 99, 99 everything. So this guy is like over fucking power. Yeah, she was 99 everything. So that's a big guy coming after you. Middle linebackers, Ryan Sazier. We got Brown, Miles Jack. You got Church. Bell. You got this my other cornerbacks over here. My right ends. So everything in our defensive line is very good because we got a lot of A's. We got only B plus we got right here. We got a B plus right here. So our defense is really good. And then week 10 we have to play against the Saints. So that's a home game for us. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. So I know what y'all gonna probably say. Y'all gonna probably say I need more good wide receivers, and yes, I do. I do need more good wide receivers, but those two significant wide receivers that I have now that I drafted in the draft, they're pretty decent. So just have to stick with them for now. But yeah, let's see, can we get this win against the Panthers? I also need a better tight end. Also, that's what I need too.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in
We
to
also
Sunday
playing in the rain. So
all right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
And so come out in my favorite set of defense that I like to run with the Jaguars, because they pretty much got the better.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. So that'll back them up 5.
Right, so somebody jumped on their
the
side.
Panthers, who were the least penalized team in the entire NFL last year, come up here on a 1st and 15.
All right.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he spins through. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Going to run the corner blitz.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and makes creases like they were able to exploit.
That's exactly what they're doing now, running the fucking ball.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Okay, so they're going to probably try to either throw it or they're going to run it. So let's see. I should run this coverage.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
And I'm somebody over there.
Now a carry.
They run it with this guy.
He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Got it.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is. Offense and defense. In this case,
fucking damn blockers.
And the others, you said, have a chance to get
on the field. It's hard to get through the line.
It'll be a loss of 1,
but
and
the Jaguars,
and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
That's a flag on Juju.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talking about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
Following the penalty, Anderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
On 2nd down, Anderson.
Get to the line. Oh, shit, I couldn't get to the fucking line.
Gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Damn.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing.
Wait, what? The boss? Wait, hold on. You about to make me cost the 1st down. Hold on. The boss, CJ, do you want to play me? I can't sign my EA account on this account, bro.
As we're seeing so far, with that continuity,
only thing I can do is franchise everything else.
While controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They've got good
I'm on the
playmakers
stream
on the
for a
offensive
couple
side
of
of the
minutes.
ball. I don't know what
I
happened
only have
last
time
week
playing
to
about
really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that's sack number 6.
I don't know what kind of pose is that, but
no doubt that's a very good play
defensively
right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
25. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
I already know what they're going to do here, so that's why I spread my line.
Great angle right there. Now the throw on 3rd.
Oh, shit. I got mad. Damn.
But let's face
yeah,
it,
man, I can't sign to my EA account.
Yeah, he's a great corner.
On this, I can't sign on my EA account on this account for some odd reason. I don't know why. I have to believe that happens to a lot of people. When they got to the
claim to a 3-0 lead.
You know, the new gen, they made their account when they made their first EA account from PlayStation 3. You had to do like a long ass password, and you had to remember that shit. So it's like, I remember my password. I remember it. It's just EA don't remember it.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meeting.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
Oh, they blitzing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hall in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's what I did, Ron.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Jaguars.
99 speed.
83 yards.
Not catching.
And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
Yeah, I missed that. It don't matter.
In points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability
it don't matter.
That drive. I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized.
Oh, shit, I forgot about the comments. Pick that. I tried.
Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard
Jaguars, they got some good defense, so they can pick anything.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Here comes the big play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right, Ramsey, same play.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
Newton, trying to get free. Newton. Did you get that?
At the end of one,
did you get it?
6-3, that's our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday return.
I want to know, did he get it? Okay,
with
he
my
didn't
good
get
friend
it.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers. Facing a fourth down situation.
Yeah,
it'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Jaguars.
Bro, you play online. Yeah, I would play online if I can sign into my damn EA account. That's why I'm playing franchise. Can't sign into my damn EA account.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
If you can't sign into your EA account, what else can you play? On Madden 19.
On play action, they'll
unless you have no choice but to make another account on another PSN. Because I have another PSN, I just don't play on that one.
To get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Looking for a crease, can't find one.
You're not doing it against the defense, bro. The defense is too young and too fast.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Not doing it against the defense, bro. I don't care what team it is. The Saints, Falcons, I don't care what team it is. Not doing it against the team.
Handoff comes to Anderson.
What the hell was that? Did you see that shit?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A really nice pickup of 14 yards and it moves the sticks.
Y'all about to make me go full
tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
All right. Full try hard mode right now. Y'all don't push me the fuck out now.
10th carry now for Anderson. And an run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's on them.
Holding offense.
Yeah, I'm declining
so erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking
I got them exactly where the fuck I want them.
You can buy in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
And they'll run it here. And he'll go down.
Look at how he's just pushing himself forward. Like, he hadn't stopped right there. He's just pushing himself forward.
To give him a new set of downs.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
These are some big-ass dudes that are fucking coming at you, dude. Like, I don't know how the fuck your little ass managed to push yourself forward.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
You put your shower hands on the field.
They'll try the air now with Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10.
You're going to have to point that, young man.
Here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Over 4
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get good head steam going.
Good contain, no gain on the screen.
I didn't read my chat. Okay, can you friend me? What's your PSN?
After the quarterback, but how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gano's kick is
like
right
I said,
through.
I don't really get on that account that much.
At 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up. And
You said wait. All right.
Play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The tackle made by Deshaun Hall.
So,
well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Some of these plays don't work. Some of them work. Some of them are interception waiting to happen.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's open.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 3-19.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
He'll get it up the middle. A little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll give it to him right off the gut. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
All right, let me see. All right, I add you on my other account.
A methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Lambo to add on the extra point. This time the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
I might add you on.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
I might add you on
touchback.
both of them. Like I said, I just can't play online on this account on Madden. I don't know why it's kind of stupid. They should have just had it like to where you can make another one.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
That's like what they should have had.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we hit the halftime break here. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think
but I don't think they're going to beat teams like
you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
49ers and all those other teams, they got high-powered offenses and stuff like that. They're going to have to put up points in order to score. So that's why I think they went after Nick Foles, got him.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover.
They played the Patriots in the AFC Championship. That was all on shot at
completion there. But I like the discipline they showed to stay in the proper areas and then make the tackle.
A gain of 32 that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Putting them out in front of my
way. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
It's so easy to run right into him.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down.
Look at that was incomplete. You don't run that back, bro.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of this caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talked about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Flush to his right, looking for the end zone. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the game. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a 7-play drive.
All right, Lambeau, I didn't believe
things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line,
obviously you can't.
Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
All right,
this one
Lambeau.
taken just inside the 10.
All right.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off. Right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and drop it at the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now a third down throw, but it misses
the target. I was about to intercept it too.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there.
Hold him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right,
I know everybody got like a
situations, trying to ice the game. That's what
one play.
Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback.
Especially when the defense can't stop it.
Not one that I've ever met.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
But
not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure.
You got to stay in bounds. Why you keep going out of bounds? Stay in bounds. Go up the field. You keep going out of bounds.
Was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
All right, try this again.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Where it's open.
Back deep over the middle.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now
I'm gonna make your head. I'm gonna make your head hurt right now, bitch. Give me that.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got him in wide open.
Come on, get off me. Get off me.
And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
Got people talking in the chat. Oh, what's up, Red Dead Gamer? Hey, bro, when you want to play me after this? Want to play me after this? I might not be on that much, bro. I was supposed to go to sleep after I got through streaming it, streaming on 2K. But I said, nah, I'm gonna stream some of this, so I was supposed to go to sleep. So I probably have to do that when I get back on.
Puts it all together.
Or some other thing.
Plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
A nice run there.
So we might have to set that date up another day.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
When they're all coming out
plays,
like that,
but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
And
that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
And I do not want to pull a Seattle right here. Let me call time.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this
third quarter. I'm not trying to throw no interception right here. I'm trying to find it.
So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Should just take the field goal.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Had the ball
this one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
He almost returned it.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
All right.
And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson.
Oh, wait, let me try to see this friend request. Come on, my
here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Yeah, let me try to send you this friend request. Let me go to PlayStation on my phone. Let me try to send you this friend request right quick. Hey, hold on, let me pause. Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this right quick. I'm trying to send somebody a friend request. Alright, so let me scan for his name on this PlayStation. And right here. Okay. Okay, I found you. Alright, I'm sending you a friend request on this account, and then I'll send you another friend request on my other account that I can play Madden on. So I sent you a friend request on this account. This account that I'm streaming on right now. So when I get on my I get through with this one, I'll go on my other account.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Oh, you testing my Jaguars, bro. You testing my Jaguars.
Desperation time. Newton.
You motherfucker.
pass is
I
caught.
tried
He hits
to kill
more.
that bitch.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Man.
Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
I can't believe that shit. I should pick that shit out the first time. But they're gonna get
to the air again. Newton. He goes underneath for Anderson. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one even.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Yannick Ngakoue, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Ramsey. You got to intercept that, bro. Get paid too much money in the night.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It ain't cool.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football,
shit.
Down defense.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
Come on, Cole.
So a decent gain, but all for naught.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now, bro.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Thanks a lot.
They go play action here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Oh, my God, jump up.
Have some fun. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Damn it.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week, but he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
First and goal, y'all didn't score a touchdown on me. Y'all only just got with this field goal.
but a
Well,
drop under
apparently,
50%.
I owned
That just
y'all
tells me
every
that the defense
single
they spent a
time
lot
y'all
of extra
got
time
close
on
to
game films
getting a
and came up with a
touchdown.
really good plan to try and chip
So
away
it
this
goes to
time.
show you that I got a good
So they
defense.
settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
I can't find my goddamn play that I want to run here.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just pick the other.
From the gun, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
You will not do that.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
About that time.
Now Newton, screen play.
Yeah, I knew that screen from.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Nice and clean.
Now Newton on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I sent them dogs in there,
He's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way
try to be a nice
so
guy
far in
not
this
to do
game.
that.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You
My
mentioned
top
the key
10
word adjustment.
quarterback, that pissed me off. He a bitch.
Newton now to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too.
Big quarterback.
And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
This guy, he's not like the average size quarterback. He's just like,
well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. Now his discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He was last time, trying to stop him in the first row. This is where our defense pays off.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And be tested.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
As for this right here. Yeah, I'm in the wrong damn defense. I was gonna get burnt.
Newton throwing again. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Got him right there.
Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Stop him again and again.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Whatever. Which one you play.
They'll come out in the pistol.
All right.
Throwing again is Newton.
And
wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Gonna run that back.
Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch. What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Stopping again.
He's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub.
Same play again. Stopping again.
Hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going for it
field goal
right
obviously
here again.
means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
So same play again. Right.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And now we get a timeout call on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Trying to get another touchdown. Trying to get one more touchdown. I know we got one. We only got the one touchdown.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They double team the intercepted.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Cut him off.
Picked
Cut him
off
off.
at the
That's what I
45.
do.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
It doesn't matter. Our defense is
This
good.
team, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games.
We got
loves the
the
spotlight.
best
Loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And Samuel caught outside. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Come on, throw it, bitch. Throw it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision.
Sad. Do you like toxic kids? Do you like toxic kids? Nah, bro. I don't like anybody.
They will try again from the 2-yard line.
Are you talking about in the Madden community? Or you just talking about in general?
Out of the gun, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
So we sacked him right there. We trying to make sure we get him again. Oh, I couldn't get him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call
He's going to go for it. They're going to probably go for it again. Yeah, they're going to go for it again.
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Just caught the ball.
There's Newton. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. So now what do you do as it comes back to the 7th?
I think you stick with your strategy. You've already told your team you're going for 2. You dial up a different play. The only saving grace, a bit more room to operate if you're deciding to throw the ball especially.
And that one is caught.
Okay, so they get the 2-point conversion right there against our defense was rushing in to sack Cam Newton.
And now we've got a
And that's what I
one-score
wanted
game
them
and
to
at
do.
least a
It's the
little
sack.
light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
It's it all right there.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer or what's less than a glimmer?
So we just gonna run the clock out right here. We're not gonna lose anything.
A sparkle?
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Just
there
run
we
the
go.
ball.
That's what we're going with.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get
Pretty
ready to
much
go.
pretty
Two
much won the
timeouts
game.
remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
We lose yardage, we lose yardage. Pretty much
Think
just
about the
won the game.
intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the
I don't
catcher?
really
What
care.
if he uncorks a
Like
wide
getting
one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use it.
And they'll go on the ground. And he takes it across midfield to the 45.
Y'all say, look, I did not break free right there.
It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with
Let this be
18 seconds remaining.
Madden 12. Give me one open space and I'm breaking free.
And they'll try the ground game here.
Oh, they're not letting me spin on this thing.
Like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It don't matter,
and the
coach.
Jaguars send
It
out
don't
their
matter,
punter
coach.
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He
steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
All right. He said, yeah, pick. Yeah, man, I don't like toxic kids. You know, all them little kids that be talking all that little
they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
They get the lead and stuff like that. I mean, if you're talking about in Madden or any other type of game and stuff like that, no, I do not. Especially Call of Duty. I used to get so tired of those little kids getting on there bragging.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long
They
they'll
used to
be
get
out.
on my nerves, bro. Call of Duty, 2K, all that. Let's see who we got for contracts. We got Cole, Jenkins, Thomas, Paul, and King. Okay, so what you got for? Okay, I'll do all that later. I don't know if I might sign all those people. Some of the people can go. So let's jump ahead to the next game. And it's against the Falcons. And we got another one that's against Houston. And then another one that's against the Saints. So let's play this one. All right, this is probably my last big game right here, because I wanted to play at least two games before I get off. So yeah. All right. And then, yeah. Jones.
Running free. It's the coach. This is the two. All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, so they got the ball. We're on defense.
Get up!
The change my camera, so I'll be awkward looking.
Now Ryan on first down. Flushed out right. And right away, he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
Wow, okay.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it
That's why I
back,
hate the
but he did have a teammate on the spot
it,
able to retain possession for them.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Fuck the Falcons.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Give me that shit,
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
My God, you made me fucking mad when I played
how
these
they
fucking
envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it now.
Hold him. Don't tell me it's coming back, bro. Come on, bro. The game just started.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Really?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled.
Man, now I got to come out.
Hitting the yardage in the game,
okay, so
that's going to count as
like
that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And you got to watch these dirty boys. These motherfuckers right here. They some sneaky bastards right here.
Now a play fake here on
they
first
defense
down.
is like this, the Seahawks. So you got to watch them.
Couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's mostly
you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now get open.
Because then you turn it into a
there you go.
shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They give him a gain of 37.
That's a touchdown,
and the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
Don't mark me at the damn one. I'm
the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right?
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
A
great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Didn't expect that
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this
y'all
case,
finna
it's
run in the
dust-covered
game.
pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got an artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Finding some room at midfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that is incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and ended up making a really nice play. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11.
Let's go.
A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. And even 50 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
That's the end of the first. I went to the second half.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Oh, shit, I got to charge my mic there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Lambo on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive. Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
A lot of my shit looks like that.
Ready, Blue 80, go!
I say Freeman, you cold, but you ain't that cold.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I gotta get that fumble out of you.
I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now the top 5 running back.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
False start, offense.
Excuse me.
And that'll set them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Nice to put one of my dudes up here.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Blair Brown in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action? Because they're not going to bite defensively, right? No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly. Yeah, well,
you got that sack on Matt Ryan. You got an interception out of Matt Ryan, then you turned around and got a sack out of Matt Ryan. So you're doing pretty good to start this game. Now, we just hope for...
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Right there.
Holding, offense.
Robinson.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since they liberalized the rules, we can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get it, as he's taken down at the 23.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got it.
You want to play that shit? Oh, go out of bounds. Go out of bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Wide open receiver complete.
I get Antonio Brown, Leos.
In for the score. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Big name receiver
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
All right.
Here's Hayne to return.
Oh!
Not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay. 25 yards out of
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
15 yards through the air and a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Ryan. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he takes
would have got there a little bit more faster, he would have picked that off.
He got 29 yards that time.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, Ryan. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Now Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot, because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Falcons get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, shit.
Right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So we reach halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Well, still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? Similar to a slam, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and they put it on them just right and catch it full speed. Running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
They're not
Jaguars.
You know, they're not like
Julio. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, and maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
They could probably get you more than a first down. They could probably get you a lot of yards.
This is fielded at the goal line.
But I like the ones that I got in the
trap. Take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah. Hopefully they're
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
What the heck?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Oh, the ref didn't see that? You didn't see that?
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3.
I just jumped the line by accident. He didn't even see it.
Play action. It's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Nope.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Play action, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
He sure loves that,
give
that
him
wide
14
receiver.
yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he was going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
On 3rd down, Ryan throwing the out route incomplete. That's Davis. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Calais Campbell able to drop him for a loss of 4. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
All right.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And finding the tight end Hooper. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They built up that lead at intermission. And they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now. And all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays. And right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. The 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Bryant will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Ryan to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Ryan. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The Jaguars getting set to go. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hurry up, here we go.
bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Did I just see New England was 1-5?
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Shit, go the other way. What the fuck are you doing?
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number.
20
was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Flush to his right. Now, that's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And that one results in 35 yards.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just...
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by one more. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
It was snowing one time here in damn Georgia.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They go play action now. Ryan.
In the middle.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Calais Campbell able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it here with Smith.
Really? You pick a one play out of all plays.
As they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
It is what it is. If you get picked, you get picked.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to go up top, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
You look like you out. You look like you out. I don't know if I can move to it. Look like you out, man. If they give it to us, they love us. Or they gave it to us, they love us.
The ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
They're not going to make the Super Bowl this year.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get them out in the flat, and let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Crazy, man. They like them.
One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
We beat a very good team.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
I'll play, Matt Brown.
So for our entire crew.
All right, let's check and see if the Saints won that game. I do want to check that game and see if they won that, as I'm really interested in see if they won that. All right, so upgrade him. Let's go to schedule. Let's go to lead schedule. Okay. What is Saints at? Where are the Saints? Panthers and Saints. Alright, I gotta simulate it. This is gonna show it. So let's advance to the week. Alright, so let's check the schedule now. And New Orleans won. Okay, so that's good for them. All right. Cleveland won. Pittsburgh won. Baltimore lost. Seahawks lost. Dallas won by 3 points. Wow, that must have been a good game. Wow, Kansas City had almost the same game that we had. Same game, but almost close. All right, so check week 9. Ravens and 49ers, Jaguars and Texans, Cowboys and Patriots. That's interesting. Browns and Rams. All right. All right, this is who we all won against right here. So this is who we all got to play next. Saints, the Titans, the Chargers, the Buccaneers, the Raiders, the Broncos, the Texans, and the Steelers. At the end of week 7. Okay, so before I end the stream, let's see what they're talking about on social media. Okay, the powerhouse offense, a shutdown defense. This weekend, Jaguars meet the Texans in Houston. The Jags ranked #1 offensively this year with the Texas defense. Oh, so we're #1 in offense and #1, I guess #1 in defense too. Box score tells the story this week as JJ already had perfect 158.3 passing rating. So let's see my stories. Brother Washington, a cold stage, showed a great fight, giving to the end zone all game. Player of the week honors may go to Cole for his 416-yard receiving performance. Impossible to ignore the numbers Cole is putting up this week. Good work bringing home the AFC. Okay. So this is one-sided rivalry game. Rivalry game in one of the more lopsided results in their rivalry. The Jaguars traveled to Tennessee and beat up on the Titans. And the result was I'm like, but this is off to a good start. Okay, so all this is old. This is new stuff over here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, before I end the stream, let's see on wide receivers are in this. Let's see. Speed rating. Oh, he's fast. What's his acceleration? 92. What's his catching? 79. But this guy has an 85 and you have a 79. If I get a receiver, I'll probably go with Carlos Anderson. And can I sign him? Yeah, let's sign him. All right. Let's check the stats. First in passing yards, first in touchdowns. Yeah. Let's see what the Jaguars ranked in. That's offense. Okay, we're first. We got a bunch of interceptions. We got 3 fumbles, 17 sacks, 77 points, 349 rushes, 1,235 point passes. Okay, so all right, so guess we're the number one defensive team. Legacy leaderboard is number 8. Okay, let's check player stats. Passing, rushing, let's see. Receiving. All right. Holy fuck. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Brad Favre, uh, Dan Marino. Oh, they got my quarterback up there. I'm third. So I'm right there. I'm one. It's one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. I'm up there. Passing. Okay, so all right, so just checking and seeing how the Jaguars ranking up. So apparently, Doug Malone is the better coach. 1 Super Bowl win. Okay, so apparently he's the better Super Bowl coach. Mike Tomlin got 1 Super Bowl win, 1 Super Bowl loss. And he has no Super Bowl wins, but he has no Super Bowl loss. So let's try the NFC. 1 Super Bowl win, 1 Super Bowl win, 1 Super Bowl win, 1 Super Bowl loss. 1 Super Bowl loss, yeah, that came to the Denver Broncos. Dan Quinn, yeah, I think I know where that first Super Bowl loss came to the Patriots. And then the other came against the Patriots again when you with the Falcons. The Anderson, 1 Super Bowl win. Everybody else, nope. Okay. Jets, no Super Bowl wins. Okay, so that's it for that. And this is where my coach is moving up on the top ranking. He is 8th, I believe, on the leaderboard, right behind the Saints coach, and then right behind Andy Reid, Mike McCarthy, Mike Tomlin, John Ambrose, Pete Carroll, and then you got to catch John Madden. So he's not that far off. Y'all already got 1 Super Bowl win. So only thing we got to do is just make another Super Bowl run. Once we do that, that should move us up on the leaderboard more. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what else I need to look at. So let's see. Okay, so that's Simons. What? Matt Bryant. Steelers got Matt Bryant? I need to bet. I need to bet some money when free agency comes so I can get some of these big name receivers. Alright, so let's save this. Alright. cut one player. Okay, let's do this. He's been playing his ass off all season, so he deserves a huge contract. I think we got the money to offer him that. Okay, so we signed him. So let's move on to Jenkins. Okay. I made signed to 5 years. Okay, so navigate and we can let him. Okay, so we do these guys right here. I don't think they expect too much. They're not really. Yeah, you'll probably give me like 12, probably like 12.2 million. Okay, if I sign 3 years, and 5 point, I'll give a little bit more. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we re-sign those people. Anybody else that needs to be re-signed? Anybody else? Okay, re-sign. Okay, there are no players to re-sign. There are no players. Okay, he's re-signed. There are no players. He's re-signed. Okay, so we do his contract in week 11. Three safeties, nobody strong safeties, nobody kicker, nobody punter, nobody. Okay, so alright, so we're set until we have to do that other guy's contract in week 11. So everybody's contract is really good. So the only thing that I probably really need to target is just receivers. Because my defense is good. Let's see, do I want to play this game against the Texans? Since I made y'all wait through all that. I think I'll go ahead and play this game against the Texans. Why not? Yeah, let's go on and get it out of the way so we'll just get that Saints game. Alright, so. Alright. Second and 4. They're 4-2. One game was winning overtime.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Hey, you know what? All right, let's do this. Let's let's get it to about the third quarter, and then we'll jump in. Maybe close to the fourth quarter, we'll jump in. Just simulating it. Okay, so let's jump in, man. In the game, next score, change position. Alright, play forward again. Alright, here we go.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, good move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Right. First down carry now for Miller. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try the air now with Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Season ranking and first stage. So that means we're number one in defense.
Watson now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Watson. Incomplete.
Why is everybody bunch the ball there like that?
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
All right.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now it's Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Green 39! Green 39!
Listen, J.J. Watt is the number 9.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Wide
open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give them a gain of 38.
7 attempts and all.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go play action here on first down. And he fends him off.
Anybody open for down, dude?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield. But he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Right, so you got a bunch of 90 poles, 92.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Throw the ball, bro.
But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, twisting away. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
I think I gave them, did I give them 5, 6 years or 7 years?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It'll buy some time right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, this guy.
Pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
The defense is swarming out, bro. Swarming out like fucking hammerhead shark.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
Try to run his play. Go to my right side. And think that
for a 6-yard loss. Is that a lead to a 4th down?
But
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going to look to throw. And give them another.
That's what I wanted you to do the first
for
time.
A touchdown, and the blowout continues. Lambo to add on the extra point.
Bad be trying to cheat you, bro.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead will swell by one more.
Pocket like that when it's good. It's top 5 for a lead.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Or it's a good defense.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So they have a top 5 defense.
And now out comes Houston. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Pass rating.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on.
Sean Watson, he couldn't do anything against the Jaguars defense. Didn't have any touchdowns. Alright, so advance, upgrade. Alright, so let's advance. to the next week. Dante Flower Jr. is available to play again. Okay, so let me save my game first, because I'm about to end this broadcast off that note. And let's check this. Is he ready to play? Okay, so I'm guessing Dante Flower is ready to play. Okay, career goals. I just realized what the fuck that was. I said, okay, increase that. And alright, so we're gonna save that stuff. I'm gonna save that. Alright. Alright, so let's check the standings out. Alright, so we got the Cowboys 7-1, we got the Rams 6-2, we got the Giants 6-2, Falcons 6-2, Steelers 5-2, Eagles 6-3, Jets at 6-3, Dolphins are 5-3, Redskins 5-3, Packers are 5-3, Chargers are 5-3, Texans are 4-3. Okay. Still early in the season. Dallas Cowboys, I think they probably got a good, easy schedule. So that's probably the reason why they're 7-1 like that. And let's see what is their schedule anyway. Let me check their schedule. I'd like to see that. I see it. I don't know if I can see their schedule. Bengals, Seahawks, Saints, Jaguars, Falcons, Buccaneers, Chargers and Raiders, Steelers and 49ers, Cowboys and Bills, Rams and Bears, Titans, Titans and Colts, Packers and Lions, Dolphins and Redskins, Giants and Patriots. Oh, that's gonna be a neck and neck game. Alright, so let's check where the Cowboys at. Okay, so they lost to the Bears. They won against the Patriots. Their upcoming schedule is against the Bills, the Giants, the Eagles, the Giants, the Jets, the Packers, the Rams, and the Redskins. If they win all these games, they're probably going to the Super Bowl, and that'll probably be the team that we probably facing in the Super Bowl is the Dallas Cowboys. If they win all these games, I would be shocked if they do. Or if somehow the Patriots win all these games and get their season turned around, we might see them in the Super Bowl. But the Patriots are in the AFC, so that wouldn't work. Steelers are in the AFC as well. Okay, the Seahawks. They lost to the Rams 0-24. Wow, that's trash. They got a pretty easy schedule. Bengals, 49ers, Panthers, 49ers. The Ravens game gonna be tough. That looks easy. Steelers, yeah, they weren't gonna beat the Steelers. They lost to the Falcons, the Rams. Somehow won against the Saints. Alright, so what else I want to look at? Shit, the Raiders. It's 2 losses, 1 win, 2 losses. That's looking ugly for them. I don't know about Oakland. They're gonna have to get on a winning streak. Okay, so one more thing before I get off. Okay, passing ratings, awards. Okay, these are the top players for week 9. Defense, offense. Aaron Rodgers, Jay Smith, Jenkins. Okay, week 8. Marcus Mariota. Okay, Alexander, Jones. Okay, so shit, week 6. Carson Wentz, Mosley, Dalton. Okay. Von Miller. Phillip Rivers. Derek Prescott. Okay. So that is, wait, year awards. Oh, 8-0, okay. Alright, that's what that is. MVP, Coach of the Year. I don't know, so it looks like it might be the Cowboys that we might be facing, because they having a good season. Alright. Check my stats right quick. Let's see. Average yards per game, passing rating, average yards per game of 10, longest pass yards, time sack, games played, downs played, okay. Alright. That's it for that. That's weekly awards. So we'll see if we can scout some people. We have any scouting points, I think we do. Scouting. Hey, got a B plus in deep route, B plus in release, mid route, okay. It's not bad. Let's try this guy from Alabama. Oh, okay. Oh, he's okay. He might be a good pickup. What about? Okay, let's try this other guy from Alabama. Okay, so we need a fallback, a fullback. Fullback. Okay, fullback. Okay, Scout, Penn State, UCLA, Oklahoma. Scout just went for Alabama. And we'll do. Let's try. Okay, I forgot to add those guys to the board. Those guys that I scouted, I forgot to add them to the board. So let me add them to the board so we can pick those guys up. Okay. Alright, so let's save this. Wait, didn't I just sworn I just oh yeah, I'll do that off screen. That's nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this off screen. Alright, last but not least, let's check social media and see what they're talking about. Yeah, that Dante Flowers Jr. this week is exactly to the boost the Jaguars need to win without that guy. All the way home for the Jaguars and Schwartz. Alright, so alright. So they're just talking about getting Dante Flowers back, which we do need Dante Flowers because our that middle linebacker is like weak, which we have. Who do we have? We have Brown. We have him. We have Shazier. We have this guy right here. So we got backups. But I know some of these guys right here can play the middle lineman and also play the other lineman if they wanted to. So we got a lot of A pluses in a lot of spots. Almost an A plus in this spot right here. A plus in this spot. B plus in this spot. So our defense is really good on the most part. Strong safety is a B plus. Not B plus, but B, close to a B plus. We have Church. What's Church? What's Church ratings? Player recognition 86, acceleration 86, man coverage 69. That has to come out. That has to come up. That's too low. Hit power 86. Okay, that's good. Awareness 83. But yeah, that has to come up. Alright. SD sliders. Alright guys, this is gonna be it for this stream right here. I'm gonna do some more of this probably like later on today if when I get up. But when we do come back on this, we're gonna play against the Saints. So I'm gonna try to give y'all maybe 2 games or maybe 3 against the Chargers. So just be on the lookout for this. But peace out to the people that's in the chat that's watching. Shout out to the people that's watching. Appreciate you guys stopping by watching. Stand with me along this journey, trying to get the Jaguars a second championship. But anyway, your boy got to get some shut-eye. And I will catch you guys on the next stream that I do. So just stay tuned. And peace out, everybody.